Oh, God. Remember the days when you used to play with chains? And then you went insane from it for some reason? Oh no! The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. Ugh. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Oh, well, that's just delicious! Everybody loves torture. A bit of glug glug. Oh, this game's weird. And by weird I mean severely disturbing in every way. Oh no!
The cradle is ready.
Good. Is it?
You're a man!
Nah.
How did you partake in this?
Is he alright?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
He set a man on fire. That's horrible. Oh! I picked up some grain.
Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die. But the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Where's a picture? I want to see a picture of what it was like. Oh, ew! Where did that go? Oh, that's great! Hold on, let me just pause this a sec. Oh, sorry, my mother really wants to get hold of me. Glug glug. I'm going to run out. There's a whole bit. I would have missed that if I'd have rushed out of here. Ah, it's a piece of ore. Put a chair over there. Why have they made this corridor so long? There's nothing more sinister than a long hallway. Yes, there is. Oh god. My vision seems to be somehow warping like crazy. I'm not listening. I'm going up here, I ain't listening. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh. Oh yeah, another picture that I can look at and then it can be changed and warped and stuff. Stop texting me! No! That's what it's supposed to look like, but then it turned into like, I don't know, that wop wop mouth thing from Sesame Street, you know, one of the Muppets. Yo, that's crazy talk. I'm gonna shut this now. What's this? Bookie Wook. Oh, and a lamp thing, one of them. There's no oil thingies in here, glug. Right. Oh, some twine. That's twine. Nothing. Happy Halloween, by the way. Oh god. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thank you. This is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims. What? I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed, to proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient. It will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, Make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for nout. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Well, that's mostly true. The body will release some sort of chemical if you're in deep pain to stop you feeling pain. I know this full well. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I'm not blind. I'm a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they'll demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Good for you. Yeah. When I had my accident with my leg, even though I had a gash from my knee to my ankle, it didn't really hurt at all. So I assume that's to do with that chemical thing. I don't know. I was singing about Umovate. That's some sort of kind of skin cream. I don't know why. That was fun. Umovate, Umovate. Meanwhile, I was bleeding. Yay! Good on. Happy times. Good times. Good times. What's that other thing he was talking about? Oh yeah, that reminded me of a scene in The Punisher where he's hung that guy up and he's torturing him with an ice lolly, but saying that it's a metal stick he's heated up. Like he's like, the pain of heat first feels like a really cold sensation, and he's stabbing this guy with an ice lolly, and he's going, "No! Stop burning my back!" He's like, "Haha!" and then he just puts the ice lolly in a dish, and the guy feels really stupid.
There's something else.
Shut up! I'm just passing by! I hate you! I ain't taking you with me. What now? The remaining ore pieces can be found in the choir, or the chua, whatever the hell that says. Is that where I'm going? Ow. Is there a light in here? Is that a light? That is a light, but I don't seem to be able to light it. Balls. Candle. Oh! Oh, Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on releasing the gripper. How an unenlightened man can show much lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from a gripper, as he is and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. I've got the hiccups. Ugh. Weyer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs to give him a gripper. A gripper? What? What? First, so two. Well, I don't care. I don't care about that sentence. If he could guarantee success, it would happily oblige, but now I'm to part with him if my return might be denied. I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for this release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from paralyzer vitae and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choa seems to be a fertile ground of this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents from the proper tools. The vitae should be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Why would you write this down? Temperature, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kernk. I will have to address Weyer with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Or is that what's down that well? What are you writing? Yay! Another one of these, wherever they are. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same age, not by time, but by anguish. Oh, that's exciting. My name's Alexander. I like to write things. Tinderbox. Mine. Alexander. He likes to put some sort of ancient Egyptian crap on his wall. And bottles on a shelf that I throw around. And phallic shaped bottles. Oh, there's another thing there. Tinderbox. Goody gumdrops. What's out of there? Nothing. Go. Haha! Entrance to the choir. Such filthy thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They should not be missed. Choir. How do you spell choir? It is choir, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to spell choir. It's such a stupid name. Mine. Some badly generated stuff. Some torture stuff. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Well, yes! You wouldn't do it beforehand, would you? Oh, a note, yay.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry.
Oh dear.
No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines.
I only clicked on him. I didn't ask you to stab him.
Now you see.
I didn't want to kill him.
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Have I got to have this radial blur the whole time now? Because I really can't see anything.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
What's happening? You mean lure? That was rubbish. Get out of here. Stab some green guy in the chest. Oh no. I was only clicking on him to see what that green crap was, and he started stabbing him up. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Full stop. Water. Why am I?
What are my intentions, Daniel?
Dunno.
Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence?